everybody. It's Elizabeth from Fern Creek Stickers, and I am here to plan the week of May 31st. And I am going to use one of the new Daily Duo kits today. So I'll show you the format really quick. So these will be released on Thursday, and I'm really excited about how these turned out. So first of all, there are two sets of date headers. So I asked on Instagram, and it was about half and half who was going to be switching in July and who will be waiting till January to switch. So, and I should say too, I'm going to use the 4th of July kit this week for Memorial Day. We always go to the beach for 4th of July. I don't use my planner when I'm on vacation, so I'm going to go ahead and use this kit, this festive kit for this holiday week instead. So I will be using this, which is for the layers planner, and then this is for the mid-century circles planner. So you can see, because this has the 7 different date headers, this is a bigger sheet. This is the half letter size sheet, and so it includes the date dot. And then this is my kind of standard 7x5 sheet size that doesn't have the date dots. So you do need to pull this in. I'm realizing now that I should make a new version of this that has this style of numbers on it. So I will add that to the shop, but I'll be using those date dots for today. Then we have the boxes, which are pretty much the exact same as they were last year. Then there is this sheet A. So this has the checklist, and then it also has scripts, icons, and silverware on it. So this is the same stuff that's on the essentials sheet of the regular weekly kits. Then I have these sheets, which actually fold in half for the bottom boxes. So I was trying to make it so that people don't have to buy a bajillion of those sheets with 2, but essentially these sheets are too big to fit in my packaging or to fit in standard sticker storage. So you'll get it folded in half like this. It's scored down the middle, so it folds really nicely. So it's easy to store like this. And there's 2 options. So this one that just has 4 bottom boxes, and this one that has 3 bottom boxes plus some decorative boxes. And these are the full width of either column, so these don't leave room for the time. Then we have the washi divider strips, and the way that I did them this year, so I made this a bigger sheet than it was because this was something that a lot of people would buy 2 of these sheets in the smaller size, so I went ahead and just made this bigger. So these strips go all the way across to divide up the checklist, or they go all the way across here if you want to like divide up the day. And then lastly, we have 2-tone labels. These 2-tone labels are a little different though, because these are less than 1.5 inches wide. And what they're designed for is you can actually fit 2 of them across and show the time. So I thought these were really ideal for, like, if you have kids that have sports practice at the same time, and you need to mark that like one's in soccer practice and one has tennis lessons, and you need to mark 2 things that are overlapping, you can put these side by side and still see the time. So I think that these are pretty handy, but just know if you wanted to use these for a different planner, or if you're thinking about like scripts fitting across them, these are less than 1.5 inches wide. So those are the stickers that are available for the new planners. A couple other things too, as always, I have pulled the scripts that I need. Then I also, because in this new format, there's not a sheet that includes these weekend times, because again, these, if you're using the new planners, you don't need these. So I do sell this as a separate sheet, so I'm going to be pulling that in. And also, so today is the last day of May, and one of the things that I need to do today is come up with my June goals in my Moxie Life planner. So if you've watched my Plan With Me's before, you know that usually I pre-print these with my habits, but I have not done my goals yet, and I need to do that still and figure out what my habits are going to be for the month. So what I do in that situation when I handwrite them in, so I'm going to pull these checklists, and I'll just put the checklists down and then write my goals on here. So that's something, if you want to do something like that, you can just use some checklist stickers, or even use, I also have a checklist stencil that I like to use for a lot of things. You could even use the stencil to put checklists in. So I will be adding my habits, but I should say I'm filming this on Monday morning. With the holiday, I didn't really need to have my planner ready yet. So this is it's Monday morning when I'm filming this. So I still need to get my goals figured out for the month. So that is the format, and I will have, as I've said before, I will also have A5 Daily Duo kits, and the format for those, it's similar. There's some differences, but overall it's a pretty similar format for those. So those will all be released on Thursday. So yeah, so this weekend was a little bit different schedule than normal. So my husband, I should say, I always, I keep saying my husband in my videos, but I feel like I should just say Brian, and you all will figure out who that is. So my husband, Brian, works in a factory, and they had some issues this weekend, so he had to go into work, and that just kind of, our weekend routine was just a little different when he was at work. So again, that contributes to why I'm filming this on Monday instead. But let's see here, now I've got to figure out what I'm doing with this new format. So I think for today, I'm not really going to divide up the checklist because I don't have that much that I have to do. So I'll just divide that up, and then I'll just put the to-do sticker right there. And but I'll divide that up for future days. And let's see, I should go ahead and put the date dots there so I don't forget and get confused about the dates. So this week will be pretty busy the first few days getting ready for new releases. So if you've watched my day in life, you know, or my behind the scenes stuff, I've been working hard on getting all these new releases and new formats ready. So this has just been, I feel like I'm behind for this release, but it's kind of understandable because again, I just reopened the shop. I had a huge number of sales from reopening the shop, and then getting everything set up for the new planners. It's just been pretty busy. So I think after this release, I'll be able to get into a much better routine. And I also have my second employee got started this past week, so that was a huge help. So now I've got 2 people working for me. They're both working part-time, but I've got 2 people working for me, so that makes a big difference. So I think that after this release, I'll really start feeling like I can kind of get into a routine, get on top of things, and get in a position where I can start. Right now, both Catherine and Danielle are just cutting stickers for me, but I should be able to start getting them trained to do some other things. Let's see, and here I am, as always, forgetting to put, there's so many things that I need to put down on each day. I'm always going to be forgetting exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, and the other thing too is I know I've mentioned that I have a new cutting machine coming. It's been a whole thing. At this point, I have no idea when it's coming. It's back ordered, and so I'll be getting that eventually. And I just wish I knew when it was coming, because that also affects some of my planning and what I'm gonna train people to do, because once I have the new machine, it's really gonna change a lot of my processes. But it'll get here when it gets here, and that's okay. I'm really bad at putting down whiteout. I don't like seeing the stuff through, but I'm not very good at keeping this straight and not getting it messed up. So I hope that doesn't bother anyone. But the good thing is once you put the sticker over it, it doesn't really matter that it looks messed up. So, and I also my foil stickers are moving, so they should be here by tomorrow, which is also exciting. So I'll be able to include those in the new release. And I will be doing a little new release sale. I know a lot of other shops got stuff for the new Erin Condren planners up sooner than I did, so I really appreciate your patience. So I will be doing a little sale, but also later in the month I will be having my anniversary sale, so that'll be a pretty big shop-wide sale. So a lot of exciting things coming up. And also too, it's nice. I feel like stuff has kind of finally really wound down for my day job. I still have some stuff. You'll see I have on Friday, I have a master's thesis defense, but that's, and then I guess I do still have some paperwork stuff I have to do, but that's pretty flexible. So I think that things are finally kind of winding down for the semester, which is good. And did I mess up the days, or did I forget the number? We will see here. Trying to think what else has been going on. So I've mentioned I've been reading the Bridgerton books, and I'm curious if anybody else has been reading them too. I've really enjoyed them, although I feel like now that I'm getting further into them, they are starting to get a little bit repetitive. So right now, sorry about that. I'm clearly not a very professional YouTuber. So I've been enjoying them, but I do feel like they're getting a little repetitive. So right now I am on Hyacinth's story, and it's just a little bit, you know, it's like so many of them, like the guy is a total rake, and he has a bad reputation, but he manages to woo this woman, and it turns out he's not such a bad guy. So they have been fun, but I think I'll be, once I'm done with those, I'll be ready for something else. So yes, okay, good. I forgot to put the number on there. And I've also been listening to, so I listen to a lot of audiobooks and podcasts and stuff, like while I'm doing sticker work, and I have been on a big Kristen Hanna kick. So I listened to The Four Winds not too long ago, which was so good, and now I'm listening to, what is it, The Great Unknown, What About Alaska, which is also really good. So, okay, so today, this is today, so it is Memorial Day, and let's see, where do I want to put that sticker? I'll put it up there. And then I can also use this day off script if I can find the sheet of stickers that's on. Put that up there. And let's see here. I guess I'm figuring out what. So I have already gone running, so I can put that in here and then go ahead and mark it off. Put my mileage there so I can keep track of that for my running club. We turn in our mileage every month and get awards at the end of the year for how far we ran. And then I'm going to have more social media posts than normal this week because I will be promoting big new releases. So today I'll be sharing on Instagram, I'll be sharing the new Daily Duo formats, and then I'll have my plan with me on YouTube. And then today I want to get my June goals done, and then also I'm still finishing up the monthly kit formats for the new planners. I'm really close, but I need to finish that up. But mostly today will just be relaxing and hanging out with my husband, so not too much going on today. Then on Tuesday, so here I've got, this is Catherine's work schedule. I'm still, Danielle's schedule is going to change a little bit every week. Catherine's is more standard, so I can go ahead and put Catherine's in, and then I'll add Danielle's. She should text me later today and let me know when she'll be coming this week, so then I'll add hers. But I'll go ahead and put a line there. And yeah, so again, you can see how there's still room to put another one of these next to it if I wanted to. Then for workouts, do weights on Tuesday. And then I need to divide up my to-do list. Let's see, I'll use these ones. But yeah, anyway, the Kristen Hanna books, they're really good audiobooks, and her books are just so good, and it's just really strong women characters, and who you get really emotionally attached to. So I've been enjoying her books quite a bit. Still put in, I don't have, like I said, I don't have too much to do for work. Okay, and I'm realizing now I totally forgot to pull the Etsy stickers, which I need, and I really need to make some new ones that just say Fern Creek stickers on them. So I'm pulling out my, I guess I can show you instead of just doing this off camera. So I've got all my scripts in here, and I've got some that are like this half letter size that are big, and then I've got some that are smaller that are on the sheet protector, and the Etsy ones are back here. And I guess I'm almost out of those anyway, so it is time to make a new sheet anyway. So I guess I want to make some new scripts anyway that match the new format. Oh shoot, and see here we go. I'm already getting messed up here. All right, and also to Dawn, if you're watching this, I have ordered tweezers, and I will try to start taking up my stickers with a sharp pair of tweezers instead of peeling the page back. But again, that's what I like about the thick Erin Condren paper, is that it is really easy to pull up your stickers, and you don't like really wrinkle the page, because there's some planners where if you do that, you really just wrinkle the paper a lot and it looks kind of bad. So, okay, so I need to remember this. I want to put my checklists down first, and then I can layer these on top of the checklists. The checklists are a little extra. You don't really need them, but some people do like to have them, so. And if I've got them, I might as well use them, right? Okay, so then what do I need to do on Tuesday? So Tuesday, let's see if you do emails, and I need to send an email about some classes that we have on the books. And okay, so I'm gonna have an Instagram post with the new monthly formats. And then I need to fill orders. I haven't filled orders over the long weekend and also have a lot to catch up on. I need to cut. Need to work on listings. I am proud of myself because I already started on listings, which is good, but I still have a lot of listings to do because I'm doing daily duo kits for both July and August, and I released 6 new kits for July, so it's 10 kits total, so it's a lot of listings to do, especially for the daily duo kits. And then I need to do the new release video, which I will try to not make a million years long, but it will be a pretty long one because there's a lot of new stuff. And then I also should have the foil stickers, and I want to make a video about how to use the foil stickers. And that does not need to be foil videos plural, that is just foil video. So I think that's what I need to do on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, let's see, use one of these big ones. So we have game night on Wednesday night. I also have book club, and I guess I'm just talking a lot about books in this video. So we just started a new book in my book club that we will be talking about for the first time this week, which I'm excited about. So I need to read that and see how it is, but we'll be doing something kind of different. Let's see. And then workout. And social media. I guess I've been putting these on a half box, and I forgot to grab half boxes that go with this, but I think it works fine to just write in here new releases. This will be weekly kits. Okay, now I'm actually going to remember to put the checkbox down first if I can find the sheet with the checkbox. Okay, I don't need you anymore. Where did I set you? This is the problem with the Daily Duo, is I've got too many different sheets here that I'm trying to use, and now I cannot find the one that I want. Oh, that's because I set it off to the other side, of course. Thank you for your patience with me. So I thought about filming a monthly plan with me, but my month is very boring. Right now I have exactly one thing scheduled for the month of June. So I do use the monthly view in 3 different planners right now, but for very different things. So in the Daily Duo, that's where I do my future planning. When something gets on the calendar, I put it in the Daily Duo monthly view, but again, that one right now there is only one thing there, so it seemed pretty boring to do a plan with me for that. And then in my Moxie Life, I use it for chores. So that's one of my goals for this year, is to stay on top of chores better. So in the Moxie Life, I put my chore schedule there, and then I use monthly planner for business stuff. And so but that's like pen only. That's kind of a messy planner. So, but I like plan out all kinds of business related things in that planner. So, okay. Oh, and also too, I'm realizing I need to pay sales tax for May. So that's one downside of having my own website, is I have to collect and remit sales tax. Fortunately, right now, I only have to do that for the state of Alabama, but eventually I will likely have to do that for other states as well. All right, so that is Wednesday. Thursday. So it's a yoga day. And again, I've got lots of social media this week because it is a busy week with all these new releases, and it's a pretty big release. So I'll have my foil video showing how to use the foil with my kit. And then on Instagram, I will be reminder about new releases and also announcing the little sale on new releases that I'll be having. That is where I would like to divide that up. And I'm realizing too, speaking of chores, Wednesday is vacuuming day, and Thursday this week is going to be washing towels. Did I forget to put a bottom box in somewhere? Oh no, this is Thursday. This is the 4th day. I'm all good. I'm all good. So, progress on our house this week. They pretty much finished painting all the rooms, which was great. So we have, most of the house is one color. It's a, I don't quite know how to describe it. It's not, I don't know, maybe off-white, but you know, kind of a, I don't know, it's a kind of warm white color for most of the house, but some of the, we've got other colors in some of the rooms. And then our biggest thing is we have colorful cabinets in a lot of the rooms. So they haven't done the kitchen cabinets yet, which is what I am most excited to see get painted. But we are having a really dark blue half bathroom that turned out really well. So seeing the painting done has been really nice, how that kind of transforms the whole house. So fill orders on Thursday, and edit and upload my day in the life video. And then I also will have, actually, you know what, let me use one of these use this bigger decorative one down here for my small group. Oops. See, I keep, like, half these days aren't gonna have the checklist. That's okay. Actually, I think I got all the checklist done almost every day. I'll have to be better about remembering to do this script. I'll probably add these in as the week goes by, like when I'm gonna do laundry and stuff. Oh yeah, and now I'm realizing too, I have not put dinners in at all. Again, still getting used to the new format and actually having the knives and forks on here, which is nice. So even though I designed the stickers, the reformat is something that I need to get used to and figure out. And I guess I'll still probably be using some old kits in the coming weeks, but okay. Emails. One thing I need to do better about is actually making my grocery list on Friday night. Brian does the grocery shopping, and he goes on Saturday mornings, but sometimes it ends up being, like, if I sleep in, making the grocery list can be kind of rushed on Saturday morning, so I need to do better about actually making that on Friday instead. And let's see, here we go. There's a lot of stuff I am gonna have to flip back through and put in. Okay, and then we have, actually I'll use one of these stickers for thesis defense. So this is one of my master's students, and because of COVID, he had some challenges with collecting data. So he's graduating in August instead of May, which is totally understandable given the situation. And also I will run on Friday morning. So that is that. And then for the weekend, I guess I will use these guys will work really well here. So just have our weekly meeting with our builder. And then we have church on Sunday. And then I'll also add in my workouts. Yeah, totally forgot I have a church script. I think I can cover up my handwriting there. Perfect. I don't mind my handwriting, but if I can use a script, I always will use the script instead. So here's the weekend. Okay, so now I need to flip back and put in the things that I totally forgot to do before. Again, there's like, even if I'm not doing this on camera, this is how it goes, because I am always forgetting things and flipping back and forth, so probably not nearly as efficient at planning as I could be. Okay, so I totally forgot to put in Catherine's work schedule on the rest of these days. And then I also need to put dinners in. And as always, there's going to be a lot more that will get filled in as the week goes on, but it's always nice to have, I just feel so much more prepared going into the week with kind of at least an initial plan, and then I can go from there and add in. But I really do, if I don't plan, I just kind of feel adrift, and this just really helps me have structure for my week.